I think that it's all right for him to come to Africa because there are a lot of problems, especially in my country, in Zimbabwe. They have to solve that thing because Zimbabwean people are many here. They left home, people are dying, there's a lot of things that is happening.
Even if he's not coming to South Africa, as long as he's in Africa, I know that whatever he'll be doing in Africa will benefit in some of the African countries. But maybe one of the good days he'll be in South Africa.
Well, expectations are high, but the question now is, can President Obama solve Africa's problems? Many people believe that with the cooperation of African leaders, it can be done.
Okay, some views there from the continent and what they'd like to see from Barack Obama. So I want to get a feel now for what all our guests feel they take away from Barack Obama's keynote speech in Ghana there before we end this programme. And let's go to Johannesburg and to CK Kasambala. CK Kasambala, I mean, how did you feel that Barack Obama is going to actually lay the groundwork for himself to try to really bring some kind of benefits to the continent, because expectations are very high?
Yes, I think his visit to Ghana, I mean, it was telling that he chose Ghana. I think everyone has said that because Ghana is a leading light when it comes to democratic good governance. And I think that was the main emphasis of his speech, that good governance was one of the big priorities for the U.S. administration. And so that would be a starting point for him. He does have a lot on his plate, but I do think that the speech kind of highlighted his commitment to health, to trade and investment, to good governance, and more importantly, to kind of resolving conflicts on the continent together and in partnership with African leaders, which perhaps in the past they did not feel that they were being brought in and being engaged with by the West. And I think Obama kind of signifies an interest in strengthening that partnership.
And specifically, briefly, on your home country, Zimbabwe, do you really want him to speak very frankly to Robert Mugabe?
I think he already has started speaking frankly to Robert Mugabe. It was telling that Morgan Tsvangirai was the first Zimbabwean leader to visit the White House, and Obama welcomed him with open arms, Morgan Tsvangirai being the MDC leader and current Prime Minister of Zimbabwe. So Obama is definitely engaged on Zimbabwe and is definitely signaling his intent to ensure that Robert Mugabe also ends abuses in the country and commits himself to the global political agreement in Zimbabwe.
All right. Olara Otunu, there in New York, what's the key message you take away from listening to Barack Obama?
Mr. Obama is first and foremost the President of the United States. It is also clear that there are serious constraints on what material assistance he can deploy in Africa. But what is unique about President Obama is his moral political authority vis-à-vis Africa. That is where the expectations are highest. And today's speech, today's message has emboldened Africans across the continent to continue their popular struggle in the 4 areas he mentioned. And if President Obama can throw his weight and the weight of the United States on the side of the African people in the historical flow and the brave African peoples, as he said, that will be historic and will be very important.
Jibril Fall here in the studio.
What I take is the historic significance of the day. When Nkrumah went back to Lincoln University to get his honorary degree, his dean reminded him as to what he'd put in his application form. And the young Nkrumah had said, so much to do, so little time. His dean, upon conferring the degree, said, so much achieved in so short a time.
But there are limits. Sorry,
yes, in Obama's speech, we find that so much still has to be done. But what Obama represents is that so much can be achieved.
But there are limits to what a US president can achieve. As he said, Africa, your future is in your hands, Africans.
Absolutely, but what he represents is the symbolism. His political achievement in so short a time tells us that all of these political challenges, however big, are achievable. And Ghana, in terms of governance and democratic progress, is showing the way.
OK, Whitney Schneider there in Washington. We haven't talked very much about Africa Command, AFRICOM, and Barack Obama talked about how that's all about confronting common challenges. George Bush started this, 2007, would have liked to see the headquarters somewhere in Africa. No nation really said they would, apart from Liberia. Does Barack Obama want to see the headquarters of AFRICOM in a country like Ghana? Do you think he'll get it?
No, he was very clear in his speech. He said that AFRICOM is not about the United States establishing a foothold on the African continent. AFRICOM is about one dimension of the American partnership in Africa, and in this respect, it's about helping train African militaries to improve security in coastal security, helping armies train to do conflict resolution, and to really further the partnership that the United States wants to see. He was very clear about that, and I think that was a very welcome message.
Okay, Whitney Schneider in Washington, thank you very much. Okay, well, Bonnie Greer, as the only African-American amongst us, I think you're qualified to give us the last word on Obama in Ghana.
Well, I think the president has raised the bar. Welcome to Africa 2.0. It is now about interconnectivity, synergy, partnerships, connections in the diaspora, all of us, on the continent, and those who are outside the continent. Africa won't be like this. We're going to be like this now.
And Can he really do all that? Oh, come on, Bonnie.
He's already done it.
I mean, you're saying this guy can walk on
it's
water.
not about him. He's already laid down the bar. He said it's happening. I'm saying to you it's happening. Now let's acknowledge it, and let's all come together to make it happen. Because it is happening on smaller scale. He's now said, let's bring it out in the open.
Okay, well, he's only been president for 6 months. It's early days yet. Perhaps we'll assemble and see how he has done on Africa. Thank you to all my guests all over the world, as you have been. And you've been watching this special programme, Obama in Ghana, and he's yet to visit that slave fort with the first family. And I do hope that you've enjoyed watching this programme. From me, Zainab Badawi, and all my guests, goodbye.